The probability of A is 0.4, probability of B is 0.7, and the probability of picking something that is in A and in B is 0.2. Construct the probability table for the events A and B. So we're going to start off by filling in the information. I'm going to call this A. It doesn't matter which one is A and which one is B, as long as they're on two different levels. And if this is B, then this is not B. This is A and not A. When they say that, so for the first one, where they say the probability of A is 0.4. There's A, so 0.4 means we have 0.4 down here. So 0.4, that's from the information. And the probability of B, so the probability of B, there's B, probability of B over here is 0.7. So this is 0.7. For probability of A and B, so something to be in A and B will be in our block over here. So when A, in this case, it's A and in B, and that is 0.2. 0.2. Now we know that the total always have to be 1, and all we can do now is fill the blocks. If this is 0.7, that is 0.2. 0.2 and not 0.2 must add up to 0.7. So this needs to be 0.5. 0.2 to 0.4, so it needs 0.2 over here. So that will be 0.2. I have 0.4 and something needs to add up to 1. So this have to be 0.6. Just quickly again, how I would read this is something being by B and not A needs to add up to 0.7. 0.5 plus something must give you 0.6, and that is 0.1. And then your last one is a check, because this needs to balance in that direction and in that direction. Okay, so I'm going to say 0.2 plus 0.1 will give me this value, 0.3. If I say 0.3 down here, is 0.7, 0.31? Yes, it is. So I know that everything worked out well. So that is A done. To look at number B, we're going to say calculate the probability that something is not A. So it's not A or not B. Now this is where we go back to something being mutually inclusive or exclusive, mutually inclusive. When it's mutually inclusive, it means that they do depend on it. And that takes us back to our addition formula. So the addition formula looks like this. The addition formula is that if it's an addition, if it's the probability of A or B, so A or B, then it's the probability of A, not A, plus the probability of being B, minus the probability of not A and B. So from that formula, we need to go and decide what we have. I'm going to use highlighters to make sure that we know what is what. The probability of having A, it's pretty straightforward. So the probability of having A will be 0.6. So not A, the total is 0.6. The probability of B is 0.7. So the probability of B at the end is 0.7. The probability of not A is 0.6. That's where those values come from. And then the last one, the probability of not being A, so not A and B is this one, which is 0.5. And I'm going to use that, my last highlighted color, pink. That will be 0.5. That is not A and not B. So let's write that down. That is 0.6 plus 0.7, take away 0.5, and that will give me an answer of 0.8. 8.